Hey, you guys, I have a quick twin flame check-in for you. Okay, whatever you're going through, remember that these are necessary karmic cycles that need to be fixed, essentially. Imagine that these are trenches, like it shows there, that have been dug out, honestly, for lifetimes, not even just in this lifetime. And these are all part of our soul learning processes. So each of you, and the divine masculines especially, are going through these processes of uncovering what it is that needs to be dealt with, what needs to be fixed and healed, etc. And going through the process of doing exactly that. I mean, the representation of this would be like digging yourself out of that trench, learning the lesson, finding your way onto the better path. But it's going to entail whatever it's going to entail for each person, okay? So the struggles that you work through during the separation phase, it's a normal part of the process. Everybody goes through it, even if each twin flame journey doesn't look exactly the same. Even though some people might have a big separation, some people might not have a big separation, but don't let anybody tell you that just because you have a separation that maybe that means that you're not twin flames and that it's a catalyst or something like that. It's not, no, that's not how it works. Everybody's journey is different and unique. And everybody has to go through this process of healing karmic cycles. So that looks how it looks for each person based on your individual journeys and what is necessary for you to go through. And by you, I mean you and your twin, okay? So everybody's working through this and finding their way. This means dealing with karmic partners and karmic situations, whether it's a romantic partner or another type of connection. It can be family, friends, work, the actual work itself, or someone at work. It can be ego sometimes. It can be the person's own ego center or addictions or stuff like that. That's not as common or as often, but that can be the case. Whatever it is, the karmic situation is always something or someone who is preventing you or your twin from being able to focus on yourselves, to do what's right for you. These karmic partners and karmic people only care about themselves, and they are not helping you follow your soul path. They're pulling you away from your soul path. And that's kind of their role to play. Like if this was a play or a movie, that's their role, okay? These karmic situations require a lot of strategy in order to navigate and find your way out of. Many, many karmic situations. Honestly, you could even say the good ones too, like a karmic soulmate, but it still requires strategy to find your way through and to navigate, because even those in karmic soulmate relationships, they don't necessarily know what steps to take or what to do because they care about their partner. But more often than not, this is toxic situations where you're dealing with manipulative people who are lying and deceiving in order to get what they want. And it requires a lot of secrecy and a lot of strategy in order to make your way out of it and defeat them. Archangel Michael is working with the twins, whoever needs his help, in order to find the courage and the strength to deal with those karmic situations properly and escape them. I should have switched cards faster and escaped them, because the lightning bolt represents that. It represents the end of those karmic situations and things finally moving in the right direction, being able to fully break free from those toxic karmic situations. And what I like about the lightning bolt to me is that it represents that spirit will come in and help assist and make sure that this happens exactly how it needs to, okay? This is also represents cleansing the field and preparing for the next stage. That it's like spirit is purifying you guys for what's next. So divine feminines, your job, so to speak, while the divine masculines are finding their way through that process, is focusing on yourself, focusing on coming into your power, strength, and all of your abilities in your creative life purpose path that's going to bring you abundance and prosperity, and with your spiritual gifts and abilities and that life purpose path, which is different, but also just as important in opening up to your own psychic abilities and your own healing abilities. This is all about you learning how to manifest and co-create with spirit, as well as fully step into your power. And really, for many of you, you will also be warriors defeating spiritual warfare And it's really just getting your life on the track that you're supposed to be on your soul path. You're not supposed to wait for your twin to do that. That I can promise you. You are supposed to go about doing this and taking charge of your life, making something of yourself, being successful, and trusting that your twin will come into your life at exactly the right time when he's ready and when you're ready, so that you have a healthy, interdependent relationship. You're not waiting for him because you want to lean on him. He's not waiting for you because he's going to lean on you. You're going to come together whole, healed, healthy, and ready to have a harmonious, interdependent relationship. I'm going to talk more about that in another video. Expect, as far as career and life purpose goes, many opportunities to come to you, like more opportunities than you can even imagine, to be honest. Like there's going to be so many things, so many paths open to you, and abundance is really going to be flowing. That's really how you'll know that you are on the right path and that things are coming together and obstacles are being lifted, because the abundance is really going to start to flow. It might not be like an avalanche all at once. It'll build up over time as you are ready, as spirit prepares you, and as you work through the different stages of your journey. But expect good things to come. Your psychic gifts and abilities are really going to grow and expand on this journey, and that is something that spirit really wants you to focus on as well. You really need to spend the time working on your gifts, honing your practices for yourself, your spiritual practices, and allowing that side of you to blossom and grow. This is a spiritual rebirth process, and it's very, very important for that side to blossom and grow as well. It doesn't look exactly the same for every single person. Some people are more meant to work in that path versus others, but you are definitely still supposed to be tuning into your intuition, allowing your intuitive center and your higher self to lead you, and listening to your spiritual guidance, not staying in the ego center. Okay. So you are being guided to connect with your soul tribe. That is all part of your soul path. Doing the things that you are meant to be doing, life purpose related, purpose related. When I say life purpose or soul purpose, life purpose is more along the lines going to be like that creative outlets, the soul. That's how your soul is expressing itself through either the work that you do or your artistic expression. It's what you're passionate about. When I say soul purpose path, I'm talking about more about the healing gifts and abilities, psychic gifts and abilities, the way that you're meant to help humanity and help others from your spiritual gifts. But in whichever it is, spirit is guiding you to connect to the people who are meant to be in your life, assisting with those paths, helping to bring in abundance and success for you, and who are just meant to be there to support you along the way, because we will lose the people who don't get it. They will fall out of our lives. They're not supposed to stay in our lives. It's because it's just part of the ascension path. It's sad, but it's okay. It's supposed to happen that way. And we are aligned with our soul groups and our soul tribes and who is meant to be in our lives. This is all part of the process of literally embodying your higher selves. This is your higher self knocking at the door, ready to enter. Like you're integrating and re-merging with your soul, with your higher self, and really becoming who you're truly meant to be, living the life you're truly meant to live, and proceeding forward accordingly. This is the spiritual rebirth process, and it is birthing the true version of you, integrating your higher self. Okay. So right now, while you're working through ending those karmic cycles, Spirit wants you to stand strong, but be flexible. Be like the willow tree that can bend in the storms without breaking. Be flexible and understanding and compromising at this time, while Archangel Raphael is working with both of you to help you heal, to come into your whole healed self so that you're ready for union. And he is guiding both of you towards reunion. He's also opening up doors of opportunity. And just get ready, because the divine masculines are coming. They're getting there step by step, as spirit guides them through their own processes, and they are preparing to come forward exactly when and how they are meant to, ready to present their heart and their rose to offer you union and to come into union with you. And you are going to arrive at all your goals and dreams coming true. Trust spirit, trust your spirit team. They're all there with you, guiding you this whole way there. As long as you're listening to your spiritual team and your spiritual guidance, you will get there, okay? Don't allow the ego center or the distractions or the dark or the negativity to pull you down or pull you in the opposite direction, okay? Everything will be okay. You will arrive at all your goals and dreams coming true.